Can you solder aluminum cans for metal art? Imagine turning everyday aluminum cans into beautiful metal sculptures or wall art. It sounds exciting, but can you actually solder aluminum cans for this purpose? The answer is yes, but it takes some special techniques and tools. Aluminum is tricky to work with because it forms a tough oxide layer that stops solder from sticking. Plus, it conducts heat very quickly, so it heats up and cools down fast. That means you need to be precise and careful. First, you have to clean the cans thoroughly. Use a wire brush or a fine abrasive pad to scrub away dirt, oils, and especially the oxide layer. This exposes fresh metal, which helps the solder bond better. Next, ordinary solder and flux used for copper or electronics won't work well on aluminum. You need aluminum-specific flux and solder or special brazing rods made for aluminum. These materials help break down the oxide layer and allow the solder to flow into the joint. When heating, use a propane torch or a soldering iron that can reach high temperatures. Aluminum's high thermal conductivity means you need to apply heat evenly and keep it steady. The goal is to heat the aluminum enough to melt the solder without warping or melting the can. Apply the solder to the joint, not directly to the heat source. As the solder melts, it flows into the tiny pores and crevices, creating a good bond. Work in small sections and let each joint cool slowly to keep the connection strong. Keep in mind, aluminum cans are very thin and fragile. Soldering them requires patience and gentle handling to avoid melting or deforming the metal. The joints might not be as strong as in thicker aluminum, but they are usually enough for decorative art projects. You can use this technique to join pieces for sculptures, wall art, or mixed media crafts. It's a great way to recycle cans into unique metal artworks. Soldering gives you a metal-to-metal bond that looks nice and is durable enough for display. So yes, you can solder aluminum cans for metal art, but it needs the right preparation, materials, and a steady hand. With practice, it becomes easier to create stunning recycled metal pieces that showcase your creativity.